The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Ishares 20-year Treasury bond ETF with the ticker symbol TLT. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Here we have the daily chart for TLT, and I've been covering this ETF for several weeks now. When it was right around the low 100s. Now we broke down all the way to the low 90s, and now we're seeing a little rally take place. So let's see what's going on the chart. Well, obviously there's a downtrend in play. This is not subjective at all, because you can see that prices are continuing to move lower, and every time we come to the trend line or the resistance side of the channel, you can see that it's rejecting prices and is sending it lower. So right now we are at that level again. Let me go and adjust this channel. So right now we pretty much closed right at that level on Friday, started finding a little bit of resistance. So technically we could just find resistance again like we did in the past numerous times and just sell off again and make a new low, because in a downtrend we continuously make lower lows and lower highs. So the peaks get lower and the valleys get lower. So that's the downtrend, and we can do the same thing right over here. But the only difference is that we don't have a lot of touches on the bottom side. So to me, if I just move this back up to where it originally was, somewhere like right over here, this is an overshoot. So an overshoot will lead to a breakout on the top side, because the market is symmetrical. And also this move up looks stronger than the ones we had in the past. So that tells me we could probably get a break of this channel now. So there's a couple of reasons why we should break this channel instead of finding resistance. I think it's a slightly higher likelihood to continue a little bit higher, possibly to fill in the gaps that were created in this downtrend up to the low 100s once again, maybe the 103 level. So I think that's a good target. So I'm leaning more towards the upside, but then again, the bottom is subjective, so it could not be an overshoot, and we could just find resistance at the top side of the channel and just continue lower from here and do something like this, continue lower. But if it is an overshoot, I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm pretty sure a bunch of other traders don't know either. That's how you get trapped in the market, when it's subjective and you just assume it's one or the other, but you do something and then it's the other one. So basically, I think there's a high likelihood that this is a overshoot, because we are super extended from the EMA. We had a nice rally up. So this to me looks like we're going to get a breakout fairly soon of this yellow channel on this side of the yellow channel, and maybe even see once again the low 100s. So that's everything I see on the daily chart. Let's go and wrap it up on the weekly chart. Here we have the weekly chart for TLT, and this chart is also telling me that it looks like an overshoot, because we are finally finding a nice green candle take place after a dozen red candles, and we are far away from the EMA, just like what occurred in the past right over here. So we should be seeing a nice rally take place, at least temporarily, because we did break out from support a few times, or actually a lot of times, but there's a high breakout right over here at the 112. I don't think the market is going to pull back that far, because it is pretty bearish. I think we could pull back to at least this 102 breakout point and retest it, and then probably continue lower from there. So I do have a measure move target that is fairly low. As the weeks and months progress, this target is becoming more and more thinkable. It's at the $74 target, and I think we can get there. There is a lot of strong support we got to work through first at the low 80s, and then again the high 80s. We did come very close to the high 80s. We reached the low 90s. I'm just finding some temporary support looking for a correction back up. So I don't think this is the bottom. I could be wrong, but I think there's still a very high likelihood that we're going to continue lower, especially because there is this larger downtrend channel in play, and it's going to be rejecting prices also. So still see a lot more downside for this ETF. I think we're just going to see a temporary correction up, and then we're going to reach the high 80s, the low 80s, and then possibly this measure move target around the mid 70s. I'll give you guys an update next week for TLT. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video with a bunch of friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.